I'm going to open with a rap that I wrote while listening to the plenary. Climate action in politics. What a plenary. Incredible. Too bad climate and politics are totally antithetical. Don't be cynical. Todd Stern went to Paris and represented. Ambitious targets were set at a level that's unprecedented. They tore down the firewall in a way that's mad viable, reminding us why we even try at all to avoid becoming a fireball. I call that a good investment and a show of basic intelligence. David Gellis would probably find a better journalistic way to tell it. And drive to the point with persistent dedication. Aren't we just banking on Hillary giving us regulations? How far can business take this? They're locked in competitive races. Business embracing regulation, that takes us to difficult places. So bring on the risk takers, the masters of innovation, who wipe the look of cynicism off of skeptical faces. And if my rap is insufficient to create the necessary changes, just watch videos of John Kerry and his counterparts locked in physical embraces. And if a Trump administration ditches the Paris Accord, where is this going to be going from then? That would be embarrassing for us. Is this a setback that will make global warming unstoppable, like this is The Fugitive and climate change is Harrison Ford? No. Either way, we can still stop the emissions. Just ask a Republican, as long as they're off the record. Just ask representatives from all of these businesses. Just ask Lisa Friedman. She talks to politicians. And she's not really optimistic about this whole bargain. Thanks, Lisa. Way to be the skunk in the garden. Way to be the kraken who rocks the ship. Way to remind us that Congress is probably not gonna flip. Let's stop acting like 10-year-olds relying on any old problem-solving approach. We need to get the millennials. This problem is perennial. We can reach them with rapping, with calls to action, with concerted attempts to recruit the Kardashians. That would be massive. Imagine it. Freaking wicked. But something tells me you wouldn't find the Kardashians eating crickets. Some of the proposed solutions are simply not going to play. They wouldn't even let this rapper bring his water bottle on stage. This is not about ideology or geology. A guy's got to drink while he's rapping. That's simply physiology. That's why we need a carbon tax. Let's approach this logically. It's time to start incentivizing the green economy. And if it's really happening, because supposedly it is really happening in many countries, and you can examine it. Or if you don't have time, just ask Edward Cameron. Ask Lisa Friedman and tell her your deepest secrets. She's a journalist. You can trust her. She's totally not going to freaking leak them. But she is going to find a way for the story to be told. We can't let emission levels increase threefold. Everyone here, find the right people in the midst of this freak show and just do what the sign says on this issue. Be bold.